Welcome to Sportswire Summer Review. I'm Will Catterley, taking a look back at the best of Varina Blue Devils sports from the 2018-2019 season. And what better place to start than with Guys Hoops, the defending state champions. Boy, they were loaded again, as Tyrese Jenkins, A.J. Williams, Jason Nelson, Charles Tart, and Jordan Hernandez all returned to Varina to give this star-studded squad a real chance at repeating. And their talents were on full display in a rivalry matchup against Henrico.
This game was frenetic from start to finish. Defending champs starting from beyond the arc. Don't leave this guy open. He'll can him all night long. Anthony Williams, 3 of his 9 points. He connects from long range. And then later, you going to leave me wide open? I'm going to shoot it. Kennard Richardson, oh, captain, my captain, one of them. He connects for 3. He had 12. Varina up 8 at this point. Henrico did not come in to Varina to go down easy, and they did not. They performed very well at a high level. Deshaun Price for 2 down low. Later, in transition, check this out. Scoop, score, well done for Daquan Stevenson. Everybody getting involved. Number 4 for long range. Got it. DeMonte Sumler for 3. Henrico right in it. Varina. Punch, counter punch with authority. Tyrese Jenkins connecting on the dunk on a great feed. Then Varina inside, outside, instant offense. This man had himself a night. Jason Nelson, 22-16 after 1 quarter, second quarter of play. More Blue Devils. Off balance, no, but the tip. Jenkins, you gotta box him out. He's a big dude. Gotta stop him finally. Henrico in transition. Watch what happens here. Oh, he missed the dunk, and he tried to put it in while holding onto the rim. Not only is that goaltending, that's a technical for holding onto the rim. And oh my goodness, Jaden House had 28. Oh, send it in. Jason Nelson connecting with Charles Tart, top lane nominee, the alley-oop dunk. Varina in business, more Nelson. Long range NBA style 3. He was on fire. Big night for Nelson, 23 to be exact. Then Jenkins. Don't hang on to the net, man. He's teed up for holding on too long to the rim. Still Varina up 13. Waning moments now. Pretty, oh so pretty move. Count it, and the foul for Jame Ested. He poured in 20. It's 47-37 Varina at the half. That's like the final score of a girls' game or a slow-paced guys' game. Not happening. Number 24, Price. 2 of his 8 there. And then, still in the third, my goodness, Jame Ested, 20 points on the evening. He connects for 2 down low. More Warriors come out and play. Up and in for 2 on the break. Jaden House, 28 big ones. Juan, everybody's favorite ref, to see this. The dunk and the foul, Tyrese Jenkins counted. Plenty of highlights in this. They do a whole basketball montage just on this game alone. There's Anthony Williams again from the corner. That's good for 3. Varina holding steady. 10-point lead, 69-59, fourth final stanza. Somebody's got to guard House. Like I said, huge game, nearly putting down 30 points for Henrico. How about this? You score 80 points in a game or over 80 and you don't win? Well, that's what happens when a man like Jason Nelson gets going. Nelson, 23. Tyrese Jenkins, 21. Richardson, he had 12. There he is with 2 of his 12. Too much Varina late. They finally put this one away. Henrico hung tough. Blue Devils win it, though, by 5.
With the win, Varina moved to 14-0 on the year. They were on such a roll that we teamed up with students from the Center for Communications and Media Relations, where students did everything from camera work to color commentary and, well, everything in between to bring us live streaming their rivalry matchup with Highland Springs. Take a look.
So to Varina High School we go. Fast and Furious was a start for Varina. A.J. Williams from deep, he got that one to go. And then Highland Springs, their only answer in terms of guys scored in double figures. Jordan Crump goes from NBA range 3, count that one. A.J. Williams, his favorite spot in the corner, got it. Nothing but nylon. How about some defense from both sides? First, the steal by Varina, but then check out Damon Wirtz with the big-time block. You're not doing it, not here, not anytime. And then Christian Wilson had himself a big night for the Springers. He connects for three. It was close still in the first half, though. Dunk-a-doodle dandy for Tyrese Jenkins. Everybody getting into the act for this very talented Varina team on the break once again. Count it, and the foul, and he ate his Wheaties as Varina's Kennard Richardson had himself a ball game. 14 for Richardson, 15 for Hernandez. And then back comes Highland Springs on the defensive end. A great job finding Jordan Crump down low, who's too much. Varina Blue Devils, though. A.J. Williams got it. 15 on the night for Williams. Tyrese Jenkins seen here. He had 15. This is an NBA move. Nothing but nylon. Count the bucket and the foul. Varina looking great. Still second half. More from Tyrese Jenkins. 15 from him. And then on the move, the pass. Pretty, oh so pretty. Number 10, Jordan Hernandez again. 2 of his 15. And then how about a little Euro step action? By the way, we did this game live streaming with help from the students at Varina from the Center of Communications and Media Relations. And they were on fire helping us out with this one, just like Varina's basketball team. They could not miss, except on this one late in the game. Cool moment. The benches come out, and a big-time dunk for a guy who's been working hard. Cameron Friend gets it going, gets it down, but Varina wins this one by 30, 73-43, your final.
With the victory, Varina had now won over 30 straight district games. As a matter of fact, their only loss all regular season was to LC Bird. Well, the Blue Devils would have a chance for payback as they'd meet the talented Skyhawks one more time, this time in the regional finals. Highlights of that straight ahead.
Here's another 90-second history report.
He was famous as any president, yet never elected to public office. He's Benjamin Franklin, the multifaceted founding father. Born in Boston in 1706, the 17-year-old Franklin headed to Philadelphia to make his mark. While there, he started our first lending library, but his true literary achievement was publishing Poor Richard's Almanac. Using the pen name Richard Saunders, he wrote clever commentary that is still quoted today. Franklin invented the bifocals, the glass harmonica, the Franklin stove, and the lightning rod. And yes, his research on electricity really did involve a kite flying experiment. As a delegate from Pennsylvania, he proudly signed the Declaration of Independence. Franklin was opposed to the bald eagle as our nation's symbol. He thought the turkey was a better fit. He was an ambassador to France and England. He served as the first Postmaster General and formed the first volunteer fire company. His name has even become a reference for wealth, since he appears on the $100 bill. So here it is in a nutshell. He came to Philly and made a name. Inventions and politics gained him much fame. His experiments were shocking. His writings were bright. He admired the turkey, and his pictures are still liked.
That's Benjamin Franklin in 90 seconds.
Welcome back to Sportswire Summer Review here at Varina High School. Well, the boys basketball team dreamed of an undefeated season, but LC Bird ended those dreams, beating the Blue Devils in late January. Still, Varina had the chance for redemption in the regional finals.
Let's go to the main event at Hermitage. A.J. Williams and Varina taking on LC Bird and Jamon Battle. And what a battle we had! Battle Royale Regional Championship game at the home of the Big Hern. First punch delivered by the Skyhawks' Tyler Henderson. First quarter highlights. There weren't many of them, not offensively anyway. This inside, good by Kennard Richardson. It reminded me of my old YMCA elementary school playing days. 5-4 was the score after one. Yeah, I think I still hold the record for most offensive rebounds in one possession. Wasn't a good finisher at the rack. This guy is, though. Kennard Richardson connects again for two. He had 15 on the night. Second quarter, the score would start to mount up. Teams would make adjustments. Jamon Battle being one of them. He scores. Back and forth, do-si-do. This was a seesaw affair. Jason Nelson! Corner, got it for 3. Varina up, then inside, outside. That's just good basketball. Great passing, finds Anthony Williams. AJ connects from deep, and then more Williams. You got it from the corner. I can hardly find him. He connects. Defense couldn't find him either. So AJ Williams looking strong throughout. Matter of fact, 9 points on the game, all from beyond the arc. Bird had answers. This guy was hitting the ball from outside the parking lot, it seemed like. He was having a fun night from way outside. Meanwhile, back come the Varina Blue Devils. I mentioned the aforementioned A.J. Williams. Yeah, he likes that one. That one goes for 3. Still in the second quarter. Bird knocks it down near the buzzer. 20-20. And I'm not talking vision. That's the score at the half. Third quarter. Something's got to give. And what would give would be strong inside play by this man, Tyrese Jenkins. Jenkins was a man among boys late. 15 points in the game, and most came, yeah, you guessed it, in the second half. Puts it up and in for 2, and he's fouled, connects on the three-point play. Then, Blue Devils still attacking inside. Bank is open, yeah, off the glass. Richardson also equaled the leading scorers for Varina with 15. But the man with the do would respond. Said he was hitting from the parking lot. Lance Montero from deep. Then Montero goes inside. Yeah, that'll work. He connects for 2. Skyhawks in front. Blue Devils right back at it. Down 4, now just down 2. 33-31 the score as Jenkins connect. Fourth quarter, though, that's when Varina showed their championship pedigree. They really did. Outside for 3, Nelson. Working the ball around, Nelson. Inside to Jenkins. Cannot be stopped inside. And then Jenkins on the inbound pass put a fork in L.C. Bird. Because guess what, Slamajama? Mr. Richardson and company, the Blue Devils have done it. They come from behind and beat L.C. Bird to take home the regional championship. And for the 3rd year in a row, they are marching on to states.
Got the ball inside, so we got him in a little foul trouble. They got a little winded. Then we picked the tempo up. We didn't have much foul trouble. We saved late. Once we picked the tempo up, got them going a little bit. We got going a little bit on offense, and then we made our free throws.
We've been talking about an undefeated season since the season started, since last year, so they came in the way of it. Gave us that one loss, so we had to get it back.
Varina would advance all the way to the state semifinals before falling to eventual state champion Maury. Well, there's much more to Varina athletics than just guys hoops. With a brand new field, brand new uniforms, Varina's football team had some old school punch. And the Blue Devils look to get rolling right away in their opening game against Meadowbrook.
And this is what I mean by the new look Blue Devils. They got that kind of Arizona State. You see it there on the helmet, the pitchfork there, kind of digging that on the other side of the numbers. And early on, they were gashing the Monarchs. Check it out. Big time run by Bryson Ross. Just one of many running backs on the night who had an impact. Here's another one. Same drive. All the way to Painter. Touchdown. This time, number 3, James Reed takes it in. 7-0 Blue Devils. They would have the leads. Same quarter. Option. The way back throwback machine. Little option pitch. Good enough. That Varina O-line. Terrific. It's another touchdown. This time, Bryson Ross doing the honors. 14-0 the score. Meadowbrook couldn't get it going near their own end zone. Is it a safety? Yes. Varina would have a 16-0 lead. Now they would return the kick for a touchdown on the free kick after the safety. It'd be called back due to a block in the back. No problem. Couple plays later, screen pass, and look at him go. All the way down the sidelines. Isaiah turns the page for Painter. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And Isaiah Page, 2 receptions, 104 yards, and I got it, I don't got it. Well, Varina does have it. The defense, special teams more like it, taking care of that muffed punt, and it would pay dividends. The screen to the left side. Only 5 passes on the night for Dwayne Taylor, but he made the most of them, connecting on 4 of them. 112 yards, 3 touchdowns on the evening, including this one to James Reed. 30-0, Varina with 6:30 to go in the second quarter. My goodness, finally Meadowbrook getting something going in the passing game. A lot of it was due to some missed tackles right there. They find the end zone, finally on the board. Digging those gold jerseys, by the way, but not working out in terms of results. 30-6 to score in the third quarter. Varina still not finished. No, they had a lot more to do. The keeper up the middle, big-time hole. And Mr. Dwayne Taylor rushes up the middle, would lead to this later. Dialing long distance, got his man Isaiah Page. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different Blue Devils who ran the football on this night. They had a huge lead at the half, got even bigger by the time this one was over and the dust settled. Blue Devils make a big-time statement in their first game of the year, going on the road and winning 51-12.
And with players like Isaiah Page, Varina would win their first 6 games of the season before falling in a nail-biter against Henrico. But the Blue Devils would respond the very next week against Lee Davis.
Back to the gridiron we go. The Varina Blue Devils looking to step up off the mat after that really close loss at Henrico 1 week ago. Wouldn't take them long to right the ship, I'll tell you that much. Dominique Hayes Nelson, touchdown. Just a couple yards out, Blue Devils already up 7-0 with 8:19 to go. This offense, kind of like, remember I talked about Highland Springs can score in a lot of ways, beat you a lot of ways? Varina the same way, at least in the running game. Check out this run. Floyd Jones, he's going to find pay dirt. Touchdown, Varina once again. That one from over 20 yards out, and the Blue Devils up 14-0. We're still in the first quarter. Still in the first. C-Feds, Lee Davis, going to make a nice looking play here. Rolling out one way, throwing the other way, and nobody on the back. He finds the end zone, 14-6. Lee Davis would not score again for quite a while. We're still in the first quarter. I don't even know if the quarterback wanted to hand that ball off or not, but it's going to work. Remember the stable of backs I'm talking about here. This is Bryson Ross. He scores. And Varina's made a habit of this, of having 4, 5, even 6 different running backs score touchdowns in a game. Defense, not doing so poorly either. Number 24, Jaden Rodwell, does well, creates a sack and the fumble recovery. Blue Devils in business. We're still in the first half, folks. Yep. And this guy has the talent to make people just look silly. What a cut! What a move! Presses the B button for the spin move, and Isaiah Page, he finds pay dirt 28-6 after 1. All right, now we're in the second quarter, and the quarterback's going to roll out, fires, finds Leonard Scott. You'll hear his name again. Scott with a big-time catch would lead to this. One cut, and then go. This time, James Reed with a touchdown run. So many different weapons, you can't key on one guy if you're the defense trying to stop Varina. Yeah, 38-6 in the second quarter at that point. We're still in the first half, folks. Intercepted by guess who? Leonard Scott. Varina, do you think they really wanted to win this game after losing to Henrico? Yeah, I think so, because the first half was an absolute clinic. They got Atlee coming up, and then they've got the big one, Highland Springs at home. And on the receiver screen, that's going to pay dividends for Tayshawn Crutchfield. Touchdown again for Varina. Blue Devils put a 40-burger up in the first half, win 72-33.
Varina would finish with an 8-2 regular season and earn a playoff appearance as well. Well, it was a solid season for Varina football. That translates to a solid signing day across the board. Highlights of that straight ahead.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do.
Yeah, but I don't know where to start. That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this.
Is that brand?
colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. Go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to getschool.com for more info.
Welcome back to Sportswire Summer Review here at Varina. So many talented athletes made so many special winning plays both on the field and off, and it paid off in dividends on signing day. As a matter of fact, one student athlete did so well that he made it to the college of his choice to play football with an academic scholarship, where an athletic one would have worked just fine.
Speaking of Varina, let's go there for spring signing day festivities, 15 in all, signing their national letters of intent or making their commitments. And we had 9 in football, a few in basketball, soccer and track also represented. LeVar Mallory, football, apprentice school. Jaquan Bletchinger, going to Lewisburg College, also football. Jermaine Boone, University of Charleston. Jaden Rodwell, football at Shawan. Tyrese Williams going to play football at Virginia University of Lynchburg. Keontae Sarita for track at Lenore Rhine. Brianna Lane, track at Radford. Ray Wilder, soccer, North Carolina Wesleyan. Ileana Davis, basketball, Motlow College.
Alton Costello was a running back for Brown football the past 3 years. He's been on varsity for 3 years. He was the first Brown football player to get a full academic scholarship. First Brown football player to get a full academic scholarship through the College of William & Mary.
That is pretty sweet. Charles Tart going to Virginia Union for basketball. His teammate Jordan Hernandez about to become his rival at Virginia State. Trayvon Epps for football. Going to Virginia State. Floyd Jones, Virginia State football as well. Justin Stafford and Michael Norman moving on to Bridgewater, Norfolk State.
Just a blessing for real. Get to work hard with Tyrese, the B9, my family, you know. And go out there and compete every night and win. How was the HBCU and how they got a winning pedigree. They just won a championship last year. And they're hoping to win some more with me down there.
Oh, it's going. I love competing against Jordan. I love talking, getting in his head. But at the end of the day, we always gonna know that we brothers and how we came up together to get where we wanted to be at.
Signing day is a great reminder of how student athletes work so hard, not only on the court and the field, but also in the classroom. Several individuals take to that exact approach, including this Varina gymnast.
We see them score on the field and the courts. But for many student athletes, the greatest wins are away from the arena. Varina sophomore Alexis Welcher got an early jump on gymnastics.
Around 6 or 7, I got into competitive gymnastics. I really enjoy floor. I like performing and tumbling.
She's a good student, she's a good athlete, she's loyal, she's hardworking, she's fun, she's trustworthy, all of the above.
And she even takes her talents on the road.
Outside of school, I'm also on a competitive cheerleading team that travels like around the U.S. from state to state. Good morning, Varina High School. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Alexis.
Back at Varina, Alexis is part of the Center for Communications and Media Relations.
When I think about the epitome of a communications student, she really hits that. She's active, she's involved.
We do the announcements every morning, which we fully run now. Mainly what we do is videotape students around campus and make packages and edit them.
She's always kind, she's always compassionate, but she's also, again, like I said, she has that drive to succeed.
A drive that helps her both in and out of the classroom.
She definitely brings some spirit, she definitely brings some light and some laughter.
And she already has aspirations for after high school.
The goal is to attend Virginia Tech, and I want to be a veterinarian.
Alexis Welcher. She's busy today, so she'll be ready for tomorrow.
And Alexis still has a couple more years to get even better. Well, that's all the time we have here from Varina. But remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address. It's sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us. And you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see ya next time on Sportswire.